In today's video, we are going to talk about the 4 communication styles that people default to in stressful situations and how they directly impact on the quality of their relationships with themselves and others. At the end of the video, I will reveal a 5th style that integrates the strengths of the 4 categories identified by family therapist Virginia Satir. This is a good topic to reflect on in your journal. Enjoy.
Hi, it's Monica, your intuitive trauma transformation coach, who helps you face and successfully navigate through the storms of life, guiding you through a most powerful self-healing process and teaching you all the mindfulness tools you need to embark on your journey to your core self and create the life you've always envisioned.
If you are aware of the dysfunctional communication styles, and even more importantly, aware of your own pattern, you can start deciding how to handle them better. Remember, knowledge is power. Our first personality type is the blamer or accuser, who points at you with their finger and tells you, "Oh, that's wrong," and that it's all your fault. In reality, the blamer feels alone, ignored, and unheard. If this pattern is not healed, the person can become a real bully. The second personality type is the placater or pleaser, who needs someone's approval in order to feel worthy, tries to avoid conflict at all costs, and is always worrying about how they are perceived. In reality, the placater doesn't feel worthy or belonging, like a child who would do anything to make their parents happy. While the blamer says, "It's your fault," the placater answers, "It's all my fault. I'm sorry." Can you see how poisonous and emotionally abusive a relationship could get with these 2 types if they both are on the negative side of their patterns? The third personality type is called the super reasonable, the computer, or the withdrawn. They keep a super reasonable, rational, mega cool profile. They are experts in bottling up emotions and in dissociation. In reality, the computer is very tensed up and scared to be heard or criticized when showing emotions, and therefore focusing on context instead of self or others. Imagine what this personality type misses in life, not being able to express themselves or feel fully alive. The 4th type is called the irrelevant distractor or clown. It always reminds me of the rodeo clown trying to distract the bull away from the rider after his fall and entertaining the audience with funny jokes and costumes. While this form of distraction makes sense during a rodeo, it's immature when it's used to constantly interrupt conversations in meetings and presentations. In reality, this personality type wants attention, but tries to escape from unknown and overwhelming situation and is scared to death when it comes to commitment. Imagine for a moment a computer distractor couple. They urge to dissociate, escape, and withdraw. I had a father who wasn't emotionally available and leave the house every time my mother challenged him to a discussion about family life or budget. And my mother, being an unhealed blamer, didn't help a lot. Before I reveal the strength of each type and the fifth ideal communication style, please quickly hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and share this video with like-minded friends. Thank you. The blamer can express themselves very clearly and is a most powerful, straight-to-the-point communicator. The placator is very gentle, empathetic, and caring, has the ability to ask for help and apologize for being wrong. The computer is factual, intellectual, looks for evidence, and is famous for fair decision making, fair judgment, and treating people justly. And the distractor is loved for their sociability, spontaneity, charm, cheerfulness, and creativity. The fifth personality type, not being a stress response mode, integrates all the before-mentioned strengths, evolves into the so-called leveler or congruent. Levelers are congruent in their beliefs, respecting their own view, other people's views, and the context of a situation. There's 100% alignment in what they think and speak and how they behave. A leveler has straightforward conversations with you about their beliefs and feelings. Their gestures and stance shows credibility and congruence through and through. Perhaps you have already figured out the communication style you tend to use when under stress. If you have your journal close by, there are a few questions for you to reflect on. Do you walk your talk, or do you experience yourself slipping from time to time? Do you do as you believe, or do you sometimes question your beliefs and could do better? Do you live your values, or do you sometimes compromise yourself? Do you express yourself fully, or are you holding back in scarcity? Are you consistent, persistent, and committed, or are you giving up and in too soon? Do you speak the truth and show up, or do you hide behind a mask? Let me know what you've learned, and if you have any questions in the comment box below. Peace begins with me. Namaste, namaste.